Hey you guys, it's me again with another technical update. Today we are the 2nd of March, a new month, some new air. Let's see what the markets have done this time. Are doing at this time. So let's go straight to the chart of Bitcoin because there's happened some exciting things. And as I mentioned in my previous technical analysis, we are at a bottom time. Now, at my previous technical analysis, we weren't sure which levels Bitcoin would hit, but I mentioned the level of 35. And if we see on a weekly chart or on the charts, there we see that the 35 has been hit perfectly. So for the people that bought Bitcoin at 35, great job. That's the best point you can get. And you have already like a 15% gain. So congratulations for the people that bought the dip. As this week went forward, we saw some extremely bullish moves. And I really want to talk about that because it was coming for some time that the market would reset to a higher level, but we didn't know how and when for sure. But some days ago, let's check the chart, like 3 days ago, we saw a huge bullish movement. We had an engulfing on the chart, and that was a great candle. And right now we're stabilizing at 44K. This 44K zone will be very important. As you see, this level was support and resistance more times in a row. So here we were supportive, resistance, support, and resistance again. So right now we are at a resistance level. Yes. Does that make me scared? No, because we had a great bullish movement. And I believe that this strength will get the market even higher. Also, on a 4-hour time frame, we have a double bottom. So we have a double bottom on the same level on the 35, we have this bottom. It is great that the market turned to this very point twice, and a double bottom is a very bullish movement. Also, like I told you guys, on a daily perspective and on a weekly perspective, we had this triangle going on here, this beautiful pattern. We broke out on the upside and we retested this as a support. Now we retested way lower than we could ever think, and that made people very scary or very scared. But right now it makes me feel very comfortable because this was the kind of move we needed in order to make the market chill, in order to go higher. So a lot of good news. Now it's waiting if the zone of 44 will get broken. If it breaks, it will make a movement like this. So it will break. It will come between these zones. Maybe it will break to the upside, and then it will go down a little bit more and test the 44 as a support to go even higher. Okay. So we should be careful to watch this weekly because it's Wednesday today. The weekly candle is not closed. The daily candle looks a little bit weak. So we should wait until the weekly candle is closed to see if we are above this zone. If not, it is possible to go back to the 40, maybe the 38, to search some chill, to search a little bit of relaxation before going up more. But within this range, it is very possible that we get new heights without even retesting the previous heights. So watch out, because what we saw here when the breakout of this 2017 to 2020 triangle, we saw a lot of momentum without retesting. So be sure to have your coins, to not be too greedy, to just buy them in a laddering, like buy them in parts, but don't be too greedy, otherwise you'll miss the whole thing. So if we go to the total market cap on a weekly perspective, like this, I'm going to put myself here, shoving a little bit around, and there we have it. So we had this bearish movement here, but right now we tested twice at the same point, like 3 times on the same point. So we have actually a triple bottom at 1.5, and this 1.5 zone, I've pointed out multiple times that it's very important to watch this zone. once we have tested it, we would go higher. And indeed we did. So we crossed a very important level of 1.7 and the next level is 2.1. Once we cross that, we will see new heights. Just to make sure, guys, this bull run is not over yet. For me, it feels like we have way more momentum to go on to, and it is very exciting to see how the markets are reacting to price action. Which is very strong is Ethereum. And remember, guys, in my last Zoom call, I pointed out that this zone would be so important. So we have a very nice support here and a very nice kind of pattern. And right now you see this zone that I pointed out was very important, and we kept respecting that zone, which is very bullish news. Right now, we are at a resistance level of 2.93. So once we pass the 3K with Ethereum, we will see new heights. We will go to 3.3 and 3.5. 3.7 very, very soon. So make sure you don't miss this ride, because I think it's going to get bullish very, very soon. So a lot of coins are still very, very undervalued. Make sure that you do a good fundamental research. But the coins that are very undervalued are mostly the coins you can make the most percentages on. Just make sure you have the right coins. For me, Bitcoin Cash is a very, very good coin. Like it's very, oh baby, sorry. So Bitcoin Cash is a very, very nice project for me. And I've been watching this since years, but it's very undervalued. This is just one of the examples. Litecoin too is very undervalued. It can act very strong because, as you see, if it goes up, it can get like very, very strong. Just wait until the momentum is there. Make sure you buy as low as possible. There is so much possibilities for these coins. And I've heard some astrologic people say that the altcoins are going to act very good in this next run. So make sure you're on the train. So guys, I can do technical analysis for hours. I just love it. It is great. It is cool to see like the inside of the coins. Later, I will take you to Bitcoin and go like a little bit deeper. But first, a little bit of mindset. So for the people that are in the crypto space, it is a very, very large space. It is very easy to get distracted and to get like frustrated or emotional. Just make sure that you have your vision or your goals in your life. And you make sure that you do something besides the cryptocurrencies that make that like tingles your interests. Because money and the game of money is nice, and it's nice to have a view of what money is in the world, but there's so much more than that. Just get out of your zone, get out of the thought that you need a lot of money to do things. Sometimes staying low key is the best you can do, and just watch and wait. And whenever you start to let go of your financial situation, then abundance will come. So make sure you let go and you don't watch too much. It's nice to have a perspective like I do with my technical analysis, but I try to not do it like every day, daily, day in, day out, to make sure to try to get everything out, because the right money will come to me at the right times, because I am in peace with what I do and who I am. And the more I let go of the thought of, I have to make money, the more money comes to me. So make sure you are relaxed within what you do and who you are. So I promise to get back to Bitcoin to look at it a little bit deeper. So what are the possible moves that the market can make? So on a daily perspective, we had a downtrend here who was like a little bit going under, but we recovered very good from that. So we found support. Support is surely found. The thing we see right now, so we are Wednesday, 2:00, and right now we see a range going sideways. And we see that often with Bitcoin, often on very important zones, that we have like a range of small candles that actually acting like, I don't know what to do. Are we going up, down, like a little bit sideways? So the market is quite indecisive. I love to use my Bollinger Bands just to see the comfort zone of the market. And the thing that makes me very sure about the about the pumping of the market is this squeeze in the bulging bands. So for me, on a 4-hour level, this looks like a very good momentum because the market is just looking for some strength to go even higher. Can we see some bearish momentum? Yes, for sure. We can see a bearish candle coming through the 41.40 to just test this zone as a support, because as we broke out, we didn't really do that. So it can be possible that we go back to the 41 on a shorter time frame. On a higher time frame, I think we surely go back to the 55. I think even within some weeks, some days, because this bullish momentum, I'm sure of. I can be wrong. Everybody's insights are welcome. If you have some thoughts, please share your comments here. Save this video, like us, and subscribe if you want to see more technical analysis videos. I'll try to make them as much as possible so you guys can watch over my shoulder to see what I think about the market. It has been a long journey for me. I've been doing this for 5 years. It's an absolute passion of mine. And it's also a passion to guide people. So if you're looking for guidance, we sell courses to teach you how to do these things, how to do TA, and how to get the maximum out of your crypto portfolio. Because in the cryptocurrency world, nothing is what it seems. And it's very important to keep your things safe, secure, and private. So make sure you are good with those things. If you need help, you're always welcome to make a free appointment on our website. So going into Bitcoin a little bit deeper, see how beautiful this range is playing out. We have a sideways move right now. The market is indecisive, is not doing a lot of things. And we have the Bollinger Bands getting very, very narrow. That means if the market is going to make a move, the longer it's going down sideways, the harder the move is going to be. Look at this move sideways and bam, we broke out. And you can see that a lot of times when the market is really consolidating, the market makes a higher or bigger impact on price action. So what I think is there's a possibility going back to the 41, but once we hit that, we will be bullish for sure. So watch the market, keep the markets in your vision. Make sure you're with the markets and not against the markets. Just go with the trend and make sure you have your investment solid before the market starts running, because you don't want to chase a trend. Okay, guys, I love you very much. If there's anything, reach out to me and I see you next time. Bye.